Hello students, today let us see the first problem of exercise 2.8 given in the page number 92 regarding cube roots of unity or fourth roots of unity. Those problems we are going to see. Here the problem is if omega not equal to 1, omega 1 is not equal to 1 and this omega is a cube root of unity, then you have to show that this result is equal to minus 1. Okay, now let us go for the solution. Since it is given as omega is a cube root of unity, if omega is a cube root of unity, the three roots are 1 omega omega square. You know very well sum of the nth roots of unity is always 0. Therefore, you can write 1 plus omega square equal to 0. Why you are writing till omega square? Here n equal to 3. N equal to 3 means still what? N minus 1 we will write. Therefore, 1 plus omega square equal to 0 and also omega cube is equal to 1. If it is a cube root of unity, you can say omega cube equal to 1. If it is a nth root of unity, you can write omega power n equal to 1. Like that we have written. Now, let us consider the left hand side is given as a plus b omega plus c omega square by b plus c omega plus a omega square, then plus the second term is a plus b omega plus c omega square by c plus a omega plus b omega square. So I have to prove that this result is equal to minus 1. For that, just we are doing an adjustment. Here in the numerator a we have, but in the denominator a omega square we have. A omega square. Therefore, first term is better to rewrite this as a plus b omega plus c omega square by, first we write a term, a omega square plus b plus c omega. A omega square plus ABC in order we are going to write. Again, plus here also a plus b omega plus c omega square by, again this order a omega plus b omega square plus c, ABC order. Everywhere you have what ABC order. See, here we have a, here a omega square. Okay, now when this omega square will become 1 means if you have omega square and if you multiply this by omega, this becomes omega cube. We know very well omega cube equal to 1. Therefore, you have to make this as omega cube means you have to multiply this by omega. Therefore, you multiply numerator and denominator by omega. Okay. Similarly, here also, see we have a, here what a omega. When this omega will become 1 means if you multiply this as this omega by omega square, it becomes omega cube. Appo idu omega cube ayiduchina omega cube value equal to 1. Therefore, this a and this a will be equal. Therefore, to equate, here you have to multiply this omega by omega square to make omega cube. Then we can attach 1. Therefore, here you multiply and divide by omega square. Okay. Then after that, in the numerator, you keep this as such. Omega into a plus b omega plus c omega square by, you multiply this inside, you can get a omega cube plus b omega plus c omega square. Okay, then again plus here also you keep the numerator as such, that is omega square into a plus b omega plus c omega square by, you multiply this omega square inside, then you can get this as a into omega cube plus b into omega power 4 plus c omega square. You can write. Okay. After writing these things, you don't disturb the numerator, just you simplify the denominator. Listen. First, which is equal to, keep this numerator as such, omega into a plus b omega plus c omega square by, this omega cube value is equal to 1. Therefore, a into 1 becomes a plus, this and all you can write as such, b omega plus c omega square. This is first term value, then plus Look at the second term. Also try to keep this numerator as such, omega square into what I have, a plus b omega plus c omega square, a plus b omega plus c omega square by this a omega cube equal to what? Therefore you can write a plus b into this omega power 4 can be written as omega cube into omega. This omega cube value equal to 1. Therefore 1 into omega gives omega. Therefore here also you can write omega plus c omega square. C omega square. That's right. Okay, now after this, look at in both the terms, these two getting cancelled because both are same terms. Here also you can cancel these two. Now what is left out? Omega plus omega square. Omega plus omega square. See here, 1 plus omega square equal to 0 means omega plus omega square is equal to minus 1. This is equal to minus 1. The answer. Eighth problem given in page 92. If omega not equal to 1 is a cube root of unity, then I have to show that these two results. Okay, now again, like the last problem is given this omega is a cube root of unity. If omega is a cube root of unity, definitely omega cube is equal to 1 and 1 plus omega square value is always equal to 0. Now based on these two things we can do this first subdivision. The first subdivision is 1 minus omega plus omega square whole power 6 plus 1 plus omega minus omega square whole power 6 is given. Now here first we are going to rearranging the positive terms together. 1 and omega square are positive, therefore we are arranging together, then minus omega. Here also these two are positive, can write as such, then minus omega square. Okay, and after that we know very well the value of 1 plus omega square, the value of 1 plus omega square, 1 plus omega square equal to minus omega. You can write this as minus omega, then minus omega whole power 6 plus the value of this 1 plus omega equal to minus omega square. You can write minus omega square, then minus omega square whole power 6. You can write. Okay. Now this is nothing but minus 2 omega whole power 6. Then plus this is minus 2 omega square whole power 6. You can write. Okay. Now after that you can rewrite this as minus 2 power 6. Minus 2 power 6 in both the cases. We have to take it outside. Minus 2 power 6 you can take it outside. Then inside we have omega power 6 plus omega square power 6. Okay. Omega power 6 plus omega square power 6 you can write. Okay. Then after that we have to simplify, which is equal to, see, minus 2 power 6 minus is, this is an even number. Therefore, while raising to the power 6, you can get always positive, only positive quantity. 2 power 6 is nothing but 64. 2 power 6 can write as 64 into this omega power 6 can be written as omega cube whole square, because we are beginning with everything in terms of omega power 3. Then plus this can be written as omega power 12. Omega power 12 means you can write omega cube whole power 4. Totally 12 you can get, which is equal to 64 into omega cube equal to 1. 1 square is also 1 plus omega cube 1 power 4 is also 1. Therefore 1 plus 1 2. 2 into 64 gives 128. That's all. Now let us answer the second subdivision. In second subdivision the LHS is equal to 1 plus omega into 1 plus omega square into 1 plus omega power 4 into 1 plus omega power 8 into etc. 1 plus omega power 2 power 11. 1 plus omega power 2 power 11 is given. Okay. First of all, you write everything in the power of 2. This can be written as 1 plus omega whole power 2 power 0. Because 2 power 0 is 1. You can write like this. And then 1 plus omega power 2 power 1. 1 plus omega power 1, 2 power 1. Now this is nothing but 1 plus omega power 2 power 2. Then into 1 plus omega power 2 cube, etc. 1 plus omega whole power 2 power 11. Okay. Now why I am writing this in this form is this step is not necessary in the examination, but to understand how many terms are there in this one, that is how many elements are there. See here 2 power 0, you are starting with 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. 11 means totally there are how many terms, means 12 terms. There are 12 times, 12 terms you can write. Okay. 1 plus omega square 2 power 0 is one term, second, third, fourth, like that. We have how many times now? 12 items we have. Okay. Now, which is equal to, here you can write 1 plus omega, then 1 plus omega square you can write as such, 1 plus omega square. Now, these two things we have written now. The first two, we have written here. Okay. Then, next, look at these two. 12 means there are even number of terms. There we are pairing 2. See here 1 plus omega power 4 can be written as omega cube into omega. Omega cube equal to 1 means we can get what? Omega. Then plus omega power 8 you can write at omega power 6 plus 2. Omega power 6 plus 2. This omega power 6 you can write to omega cube whole square into omega square. This omega cube whole square is equal to 1. Then you can get what? Omega square. Therefore, this will be omega square. Likewise, we can get how many times, means 12 times are there totally, but we are pairing. Therefore, you can get only how many times? 6 times into etc. Into etc. Into you can get 1 plus omega into 1 plus omega square. This is how many times? 6 times. 6 times, same value is repeating. 6 times. Okay. Now after that you can write, if you want to write, see, this can be written as 1 plus omega. How many times? 6 times means 1 plus omega into 1 plus omega into 1 plus omega. We can write what? 6 times means you can write 1 plus omega whole power 6. Then into this also 6 times. We can write 1 plus omega square whole power 6 you can write. Because this 6 times repeated. Therefore you can write like this. Now here after this you can write here this 1 plus omega. This 1 plus omega equal to minus omega square. Minus omega square. Then into this 1 plus omega square. 1 plus minus equal to minus omega whole power 6. Whole power 6. Now let me write here. See here. Minus into minus plus. This you can get omega cube. This is equal to omega cube whole power 6. Here this omega cube value equal to 1. 1 power 6 is always equal to 1 only. Okay, that's. Now look at this is the sixth problem given at the page 92. If omega not equal to 1 is a cube root of unity, then we have to show that the roots of this equation z minus 1 whole cube plus 8 equal to 0 are minus 1, 1 minus 2 omega and 1 minus 2 omega square. Now, further it is given omega is a cube root of unity. Hence, the roots are 1 omega, omega square. Now, let us go for the given equation. Given z minus 1 whole cube plus 8 is equal to 0. Now, we can write z minus 1 whole cube equal to minus 8. Or you can write z minus 1 is equal to minus 8 power 1 by 3. Minus 8 power 1 by 3. Now this can be written as minus 8 into 1 whole power 1 by 3. See, in the previous question we have written 8 into minus 1. Why we are not taking minus 1 means we are given as a cube roots of unity only, not cube roots of minus 1. Therefore, we are making it as positive 1. Now we can write this is nothing but minus 8 power 1 by 3 into 1 power 1 by 3. Minus 8 power 1 by 3 into 1 by 3. Now this cube root of minus 8. Cube root of minus 8 is minus 2. We can write this as minus 2 into the cube roots of 1 are 1 omega omega. We can write 1 comma omega square. Now you multiply inside. The left hand side what we have is z minus 1. Z minus 1 is equal to minus 2 comma minus 2 omega comma minus 2 omega square Now here these values of z minus 1 are z minus 2 and minus 2 omega minus 2 omega square. Now equate. Let z minus 1 is equal to minus 2. Z minus 1 equal to minus 2 and z minus 1 is equal to minus 2 omega and z minus 1 is equal to minus 2 omega square. Now from this, what is z value? Minus 2 plus 1 gives minus 1. Then here z is equal to minus and both sides are plus 1. You can write 1 minus 2 omega. The next here z is equal to minus 1 both sides plus 1. Therefore you can write 1 minus 2 omega square. Now look at here, if you solve for this z term, we can get 3 values for z because it is a cubic equation. Therefore 3 values are z is equal to minus 1, z equal to 1 minus 2 omega and z is equal to 1 minus 2 omega square. That's all. That is the solution. So now let us see the problem number 7. Given with the page number 92. Find the value of summation k over 1 to 8 cos of 2k pi by 9 plus I sin 2k pi by 9. Now this value we have to find. Okay, now here we know very well this nth roots of unity are denoted by 1 omega, omega square, etc. omega power n minus 1. Now here omega is nothing but 6 2 pi by n. If you put k equal to 1, what value you are getting, that can be typed as omega. If you put k equal to 1 here, you can get 2 pi by 9. That can be considered as omega. Okay. Therefore, let omega is equal to 6 2 pi by 9. Always omega is the second term. You are putting k equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. n minus 1. Therefore, whenever by putting k equal to 1, you can get one value that can be considered as omega. Therefore, here omega is equal to 6 2 pi by 1. E be the here ninth roots of unity. Roots of unity. Therefore, we can say if ninth roots of unity means the roots are 1 plus omega square plus etc. plus omega power 8 is equal to 0. Nth roots means power n minus 1. Ninth roots means power 9 minus 1 8. The sum of these roots is always equal to 0. Now here, this you can write 1 omega plus omega square plus etc. plus omega power 8 is equal to minus 1. This omega is nothing but which one was cis 2 pi by 9. Cis 2 pi by 9. Then plus omega square is cis. Whenever put k equal to, you can get 4 pi by 9. You can write plus etc. plus cis. Here you put n equal to 8. 8 to 7 is 16 pi by 9. You can write like this, which is equal to minus 1. Now here cis form you are writing. Cis form everywhere you are getting what 2 pi by n. 2 pi by n into 2. 2 pi by n into 8 like that. This is 8 terms. Therefore this can be abbreviated as summation k ranges from 1 to 8 cis 2k pi by 9. We can write cis 2k by 9 is equal to, which is equal to minus 1. Which is equal to minus 1. Now here cis 2k pi by is equal to what? Cis 2k pi cos 2k pi by 9 plus I sin 2k pi by 9. Therefore this value will prove as what? Minus 1. Or else if you